So today is Wildcard Wednesday, so I thought I would do my empties today. I've been saving these empties for about 2 months now, and I'm going to let you know what my thoughts are on each of them. So I'm going to start out with the first one, which is the Protini, and to be honest, I already have two backups for this one. I picked them both up on sale. So obviously this is a product I really like using. I use it in the morning before foundation and sunscreen, and sometimes at night, just depending on how dry my skin is. But this is a solid one. I really like it because it's fragrance-free and packaged very nicely. So the fact that I already have two backups says a lot. The next empty is another product which I already have several backups of, actually more than two. Is the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Hydrating Serum. I really recommend it to anyone that hasn't tried it yet. Pick it up on sale. Pick it up in one of the First Aid Beauty kits. They've got a lot of good kits that they come up with this time of year. So if you haven't tried it, I really recommend it. It works well, and the fact that you can use this with almost any other moisturizer without any pilling says a lot. A lot of serums can be a little bit thick and sometimes pill under moisturizers. This one doesn't have any of those issues, and it is loaded with antioxidants. So this is a good one. Another product that I also have already picked up, backup, is the Clinique Moisture Surge Supercharged Concentrate. My trick that I learned the last time I picked up my backups was I picked them up at the cosmetic company outlet store. If you have an outlet mall near you, check it out, because I think I got these for about half the price as opposed to if you pick them up at Sephora or Ulta, so you can save a lot of money. The only thing I don't like about this is the clear bottle packaging, so you have to keep it in a cabinet just to protect the antioxidants. But this is a nice serum gel. It's kind of a gel serum texture, a little bit thicker than the average serum, but it's super moisturizing, and it also plays well with other products. So, and it's also fragrance-free. Another good one, I have to review this because I haven't done it yet, is the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Instant Oatmeal Mask. This is a good one. A lot of people ask for mask recommendations, and really, I don't have a lot of masks that I absolutely love, but this is a good one. It's hydrating. It's got some oatmeal in there. And it actually works quite well, and you just rinse it off, and it leaves your skin feeling nice and soft. It's also packaged well and affordable, which is nice. And I know right now First Aid Beauty has a holiday set called Skin Summit. It's $48. You get a full-size one of these. You get the Ultra Repair Cream, the face cleanser, and you get a half size of the serum. So for 48 bucks, it's a really good deal, and you get a full-size mask. So I already bought two of those sets, so I have backup of this one now, and the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Serum. That's a good one. Another empty I had, and this tube lasted me a while, is the Dr. Jart Beauty Balm in the gold bottle. They've got a few different ones. They're detox. This is a good one. It comes in 3 different shades. I found shade 1, light medium, works well for me. It also has sunblock, SPF 45 included, and some good beneficial ingredients, and it's packaged nicely as well. So this one I finally bought a backup on the last sale, so now I'm not out of it. This is a good one. I really like it. And I'm going to also show you my empty for my other foundation, which I really like, Beauty Balm. But they stopped making it. But I was able to snag a backup. And it's the Bosch Beauty Balm Cream. This is a good one because it's got arbutin in it, which is good for lightening skin. It also has SPF 27, which is pretty good, as a second coat of SPF, not the main one. But this is a good one. I think they had some quality control issues because the last reviews I saw of this were not very complimentary. But if you leave it standing up, it's got a little bit of water that's in there. I think people are laying it down and then squirting it out and getting too much water instead of the actual foundation. But that's what I think was the issue. But I went to a Sephora and JCPenney and found 1 bottle left. So I've got that now as a backup. But this is a good one because it really looks natural. So I like how they say self-adjusting color for all skin colors or whatever. It doesn't self-adjust. It's just, I don't know. There's nothing that self-adjusts. No product can say, gee, you are a 1Y02. And then I'm going to adjust to you. You know, whatever. Anyway. But I really like it because it does look pretty natural. So Another one that's an empty that I already picked up a backup for. Actually, now my main one is the Hourglass Ambient Light Powder in the shade Dim Light. This took me quite a while to get to the very bottom. In these little corners, I can see there's a little bit of product left, which is driving me nuts because I feel like I should get use out of that, but I moved on. So, but really like this. It's a good finishing powder that leaves you kind of with a little bit of a glow instead of a super matte look. It gives you more of a radiance look, but this is a good one. Really like this powder. Let's see. Another good one that I just finally finished using is the Rodan & Field's Lash Boost. I'm now trying some similarly formulated products to see if they compare to this, so I haven't picked up a backup, and they're quite expensive. So I'm hoping those more affordable products will pan out and end up working as well as this does, but this is quite an impressive product if you have very, very short eyelashes or very sparse. It does a great job. Within a month or two, you'll have very long top lashes and bottom lashes. So this is a good one, although very expensive, and I'm hoping some of those new ones I picked up compare to this, because if it does, I can save myself some money. But I was able to get this tube to last quite a while, so I'm still impressed with that. Another product I love, Paula's Choice Retinol Clinical 1% Retinol Treatment. I was hoping on Black Friday they'd have some good sales, but nothing quite good enough to make me pick it up yet. So maybe Cyber Monday, I don't know, which is like 2 days ago. But anyway, so I'm going to keep watching for a good sale and pick it up, but I don't buy anything unless it's a really good sale or it's a really good gift with purchase, and I haven't picked up a new one yet, so I don't know. But I do love it. If you are experienced with retinol, this is a good one to pick up because it's very strong, but it's also got a good formula where it's not going to leave your skin feeling super tight and dry and flaky. But I do recommend using a moisturizer underneath it and over it if you can. So this is a good one. I'll certainly be picking it up, but I just want a little bit better sale or a really good gift with purchase. So another retinol that I have as an empty is the Avene Retinol 0.01. This is a really good one. It's a weaker retinol, so it's not as strong as like the Paula's Choice one. I like to use this in the winter, or if my skin's being ultra sensitive, or if I've overdone it with exfoliants. This one is just a little bit easier on my skin. I love it. It's packaged well. I think I got my first bottle of this in a Derm store box. So I think that's how I found this. And I really, overall, this brand has more things to like than to dislike. But once in a while, their products make the occasional slip up. But this is a solid product. So this is a good one. So really like this one. Got a few left. Skin Fix. I love their body lotion. I've been finding bottles of these at like Marshall's and TJ Maxx for like $4. So every time I see one, I buy it because normally I think these are like 20 bucks or so. So picking them up for like $4 is an awesome deal. But it's a nice light body lotion. It's fragrance free. If you have very sensitive skin, it's a good one. However, in the winter months, this is a little bit too light. So I find myself layering this with a thicker lotion on top of it, but it still does a very nice job. And you can see I tried to scrape every last bit I could possibly get out of this. So this is another good one if you're looking for a good body lotion. I like it. Clinique, Dramatically Different Hydrating Jelly. I find this lightly hydrating, although it kind of can pill with some other products. I'll be picking this up when Clinique releases their customized version of it soon. I believe it's coming out in December, where you can pick the base, and then they give you some added antioxidants based on your skin needs. So I'll be picking that up. This version in and of itself, I probably wouldn't repurchase it just because there's newer things I want to try, and this didn't overly impress me to the point where I can't live without it, but it's decent. So if you have very oily skin, I think you might like this a little bit more than I did. My skin is so dry that I need to layer several different products over it. So that's a good one. Another good one, the Derma Doctor Coca C. It's a vitamin C serum. It's packaged nicely, dropper bottle. I was actually surprised, though, when it was empty because I couldn't really tell. And then the other day, I'm like, there's nothing coming out of the dropper. The dropper's empty. And Then I realized it was all gone. So this is a good one. Right now I'm using their Derma Doctor evening high potency evening oil with vitamin C. So I wouldn't pick this up yet, but if I can find this one on sale, I'd pick it up again. You know, it's for me, it's the closest product to the SkinCeuticals, vitamin C and ferulic acid. This one's pretty close to that, and it's about half the price, but still, if I can find it on sale, I'll pick it up again. But it's a good one. If you like SkinCeuticals but don't like the price, that's one worth checking out because it's pretty similar. Let's see. Another product that I wouldn't repurchase is the Olay. This one I just I picked it up, I think, on clearance or something, and I don't even think they make this anymore. But for products I don't like on my face, I try to use them up on my arms and legs. So that's what I did with this one because it was too fragrant for me to use on my face. But what is this called? Their Daily Facial Oil Treatment. I don't know. I used it up on my hands or my arms and legs. So, but I wouldn't purchase it for my face again. Let's see. I've got the plastic from my Saito cotton, facial cotton. I really like that. It's a nice facial cotton that you can use over your skin. It's very soft. Use it with toner and things like that. So that was a nice one. So I always repurchase that. I've already got my backup for that one. And I've got a couple more. My used Beautyblender. I already replaced it. Once, you know what, these though, they last so long. It's amazing. But so this is my used one. Shampoo. The generic Walmart T Plus Therapeutic Dandruff Shampoo for my super dry scalp. I've already replaced it, obviously, and this one does a nice job with my super dry scalp, trying to leave it more hydrated. And another shampoo, the Nyaxin Scalp Recovery Dandruff Conditioner, which does a nice job if you have dry scalp or flaky scalp. This is a good one. You just use a little bit and apply it just on your scalp, and then you apply the conditioner you really like to the rest of your hair. But this one does a nice job for your scalp. Bath & Body Works hand soap. I really like their foaming hand soaps. They're very scented, but I don't have a problem using scented stuff on my hands so much as I do on my face. But I like the foam soap. It just seems to clean your hands a little bit better. And my final empty is from, these are the wipes I use like after I swatch things, when I'm recording things, or to clean my hands off. That's what I used, and I think I just got these on sale. Liters, they do a good job removing swatches and things like that. So anyway, so those are my empties for the last couple months. There's a lot of them, so I don't know. I'm trying to kind of go through things before they expire, and again, like I said, you know, if I don't like it on my face, if it was quasi okay enough, I'll use it on my arms and legs just to use it up because I don't want to waste anything. Unless, of course, I pass it on to a friend or someone. So, anyway, anything you guys have in any of these empties, leave a comment. I love hearing from you guys. And check out nobsbeauty.com and the Amazon link below. Thank you so much, guys.